Oh god, there we go. Found it. Sounds in the... Turn off the DualShock 4 controller because I'm not using it and I don't want the battery to waste. Hey guys, this is Roboto here and welcome back to The Walking Dead VR or The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. This is part 15. Last part 14 obviously. We did nothing. Yeah, we got nothing done. We did this mission over and over again, we couldn't get it. Is that a zombie? How's it over there? You guys really need to get better at your job.
Scanning here. Rich ain't so rich anymore.
What was that?
The real reclaimed are over there. Don't make the same mistake the other guy did where I told them to look back. Ah, they're right there.
Shit. Someone's close.
Who's got my back?
Can I help
Scanning
you?
the area.
Who's there? Shit. Someone's close. You in the tower can fuck yourself!
No. Oh yeah. Hello. What? Wait, you got a problem?
Tower bells are pissing me off.
You do realise that...
Scanning the area.
Hey guys, come on, it doesn't have to be like this, we can make
something.
up. Oh,
It doesn't scare me.
seriously.
Oh,
Don't you point that gun at me. Who do you think you are? Why do yous always have to be like this? Where's the zombie in here? Right, so we need to get in this house because there's...
Walker in sight!
Oh, crowbar! Very nice.
Walker! Drain it! What was that?
I got a crowbar.
Who's there?
I need a drink.
Don't disrespect the dead like that. Oh, oh, they have equal. No, shit, the guy!
Heard some.
They're like ghosts. Right, they're in
Shit.
here. You
Someone's
let them escape, idiots. Great job. Guys, I think the reclaimed are gonna be coming right here. Oh, look, those reclaimed guys right there. Like literally a reclaimed guys right there. Shit.
scanning the area.
No, he's still there. Why are you scanning the area?
We got a freak on the run.
Yeah, that was your own fault, idiot.
He's sneaking around.
Oh, there's the other reclaimed guy.
Bring it.
Oh, more reclaimed. Oh god, this just turned insane.
Who's
This
got my
fool
back?
wants to eat dirt! Who's there?
What? Like all of a sudden start. Their claimed are so unfair, because basically they always have these huge. They always have the big like semi-automatic guns, but you cannot shoot them because it's really hard to shoot them because they have their helmets and their masks on. So basically, you have to try and stab them. So annoying. Load times are quite annoying in this game as well, but no, it's a VR game. It's actually glitching a lot more. It has been a lot today, glitching quite a bit. Like the guys glitching it, but I guess it's only been out. Mom, it's been out for a week. I don't know. So straight away, reclaimed will be spawning in there. Tower guys are here.
Who's there?
Right, reclaimed. They don't make the same mistakes other guys
That's
have.
the tourist?
Every single.
Doesn't look
Come on,
so tough.
you can prove them
That
wrong. You
Mama's
all 3
planning
years
on
of women.
Mexican
You can point for feminism if yours are the only guys who can take these reclaimed out. No, they're right there. You will be the worst guys if you don't look. Look, go right there.
Who's there?
Right there, come on. Reclaimed, right there. You're gonna get shot. No, that's what I told you. He's gonna die now, look. Bam. Yeah, look, see how.
used to
What was that?
Why do you need
Who's
to
sneaking
listen to
around?
me? You should have listened.
Who's there?
Oh.
This one wants to eat dirt. What was that?
Who's sneaking around?
Oh yeah? This should be fun.
Fuck it. I'll just leave
Oh
you.
god, it disappeared. Look at that. What is that? You stop disappearing like a ghost, because it's kind of an unfair
got a
fight.
What was that?
Hear me.
Whoa.
Who's there? Who's there?
They reclaimed the right in front of you, ship it.
What was that?
Back off.
They pointed the gun right at me.
Who's sneaking around?
They're right.
This should be fun.
Where is the other one? They can't find each other.
Ah, hey,
this,
fucking
you and
pervert.
me.
Wealth don't mean shit now, does it?
Like, they're calling me a pervert, well, and then...
Who's there?
Oh, obviously that's not. And they're like, you come
What
near
was
me.
that?
Oh, you survived.
What the fuck, Grabby?
Wet. Just trying to congratulate you. Shoot me like that. You will now join my collection of wives.
Who's sneaking around?
Nobody. Why
Who's
was there
sneaking around?
crowbar there last time? That's pretty awesome. Get the zombies.
Fuck you, corpse!
Oh, that's everywhere. Guys, reclaimed.
You tower fucks ain't shit.
The reclaimed are coming! Whoa! The reclaimed! The reclaimed are coming!
Swelter.
That's all. Guys, the reclaimed are coming! The reclaimed are coming! They're coming. Oh god.
Scanning the area.
Oh.
Got my back. We got every gun on me.
Put a hurt on this shithead. Good word for you, Tor.
Oh. What I do? Bruh. What the? Thank you.
People gonna be pleased when I waste you.
I'll take it. Cover me.
One on one.
France.
It's your time to die,
Keeps
asshole.
jamming. It's about to break.
You're gonna show me.
I'm gonna continue this time, not restart. But the thing is, you lose all your Yo. Yep, I'm away. I'm like, whoa, why are they attacking me? They're joking me.
Fuck you, corpse!
Get the zombies, please.
Walker, inside! Finish it quick!
Get it! Please get it. You suck at your job so much.
Move it.
Don't you even dare. At least I can shoot as well.
Somewhere else. Beat it.
Well, aren't I? Because I don't want to.
If you aren't looking for trouble, keep hanging around here.
I'm with a waste on you losers.
Hey, asshole.
Hanging with a wee group. Stinky. Oh my god, there's no way there's more zombies. Oh god. Are they like... More reclaimed than tower zombies. Yeah, the bells are about to go, and I'm not even doing that I came here for. You really need to teach other guys to go for the heads, or brain people.
Got a Houdini on our hands. Hey, asshole. Move it.
I just try to guys don't die from zombies. I accidentally. Oh god, I was just in the intruder bit. Are they still gonna be shooting at me? Are you?
This should be.
Oh no! Come on! No! I got you. Why is it even got you? There's 3 here. Damn it. I could be screwed.
Quit hiding, you sneaky shit. Gonna find you eventually.
No! Ah, so close. Should I? Should I continue? I don't think so, because there's a bunch of zombies there. No, we'll continue. And if we thingy. If we feel like we're about to die, we'll just restart the level. Get the zombies. Oh my god. I don't even... I think I accidentally went in their base for like a half of a second and they hate me so much. My axe.
I don't see anything.
How dare you call me that? You deserve that. Finally. Been trying to do this bit for ages.
All patrols, return to the tower after 1,800 herd stirs through the Narrow. Reserve assault prep begins ASAP. 3 to 10 days. Hope for 10. We need fucking time. Reserve strike immediate when Loke is known. Any day, it seems. During prep, patrol sweeps reduced to only once per day, and only through the southern bump and northwest corridor. Reserve assault troops will move through there. With reserve secured and tick infected removed, should have all routes clear in 3 weeks. Back to business. Re-tick infected. List still developing. Currently at 50. Will be higher. Round up raid for immediate exile. Anyone protest, they take the walk. No time for bullshit. Tired of feeding JB's army with dissidents. Elimination, the better option. Georgia.
You would genuinely think the bells went already. This is ridiculous. This is this is exactly what it looked like. This is the very first location you unlock and go to. And the bells, the time on your watch.
Wealth don't mean shit now.
Tells you when the bells are gonna go, and when the bells go, basically a bunch of zombies come, so you want to try and do what you're doing, get out before the bells ring. Oh,
Got a flea on our hands.
guys. Great.
Let's shut his asshole down.
True. What in the name?
I'm gonna enjoy taking your ass out, Ain't enough word for you, Chad.
Right. So I need to grab. Let me just turn around so I'm facing the chair. Less glitching. So I need to. Thanks. Let me just scratch my leg. We need to. Is this the right bit? I think it is. How long? Almost there. This should be okay considering she... Oh, usually that door isn't open. It's kind of scary actually. Cause... What? I've done this part a million times, so that's how I know.
Oh.
You seriously? I'm seriously full. Sneaky, sneaky. Run. Let's go. Health is looking okay. I'd say, all things considered, since health is really hard to get back up to the max, you have your health, which is like, you have your health and your stamina, which is the white and the green, and then when it's black, that means you have health that you can get, and the red bars are your max health, which you can increase. You can increase your max stamina by eating food, but most of the food takes your max health down. But you can only really increase your max health by, your max health by getting medicine, and medicine's real rare. So considering how hard it is to get your max health up, I would say this is pretty okay. Never. Okay, finally did that mission. Spent ages doing it today. Right. Today was good in the game because we finally completed the mission. We got a recipe for a new gun, plus we have a couple of new friends, or as I like to call them, wives. If you've not seen my live stream before, you'll see in a moment what I mean. These are all my wives, see. I've made them all have arms. It's amazing. You, I don't... I think, well, I don't want these heads in the very last slot, so... I mean, maybe we could do something here where we got these two, which I still don't really know what I should do, and then put them there. Well, no, don't think so. The reason there's a guy there is he's not part of the thingy. He was just Casey's friend, and he told me to kill him. Casey told me to look for him, and I found him, and then the guy was like, kill me, put me out of my misery, basically. And I was like, how many heads do I have? I have 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 heads, so... Oh. Better put these back in... No. So, let's decide who we want. See, I'm not a big fan of her because her eyes are gone. I'm not a fan of the way she normally looks, but she is probably the least damaged out of everyone. Wait, what do you're pretty damaged. I think that since you are very similar but you're less damaged, you can take her place. And I don't know. Which one of these two do I like better? I think I'm just gonna stick with them. Thing is, she's new and we've not got anything like her, but her face is kind of meshed up. Know what I'll do? Take the hat away, because the hat is not very important, so you can put the hat in there, because it doesn't really help the look, especially since it's the wrong way. And we can put we're gonna put you here, and since you are basically twins, we can make you have like the same head, so you are like together. Yeah, so they're like together. That's pretty cool. And then unfortunately, you've been disqualified. Not properly disqualified. Just gonna move to the next slot. Hi, honey. How do we talk? This is what I do. She lost one. I don't even think that she had another arm just like this, but it wasn't even hers, because when I tried to collect her arms, they disappeared. But basically, oh man, today was really fun. It took a lot of tries to get what I wanted, but I got it. See, I got intel for the mission from Mary. Oh no, she's just a friend. Triangle, haha. Get me, but that's just for scrap. There we go. Got your present, and how much you love this. Oh, here, drink it this way. Oh, maybe. Just if you just inject it directly into your brain. Oh, sorry. Better clean that blood off you somehow. Just burn off, maybe. There we go. That helped definitely. Keep your head in the bobblehead. Microphone so talking. To her mouth. Nah. Okay, so I got intel for the mission, I also got a recipe for a new gun. So, bye. Bye, I need to go do something for Mary. No, again, just a friendly thing. It's not easy, it's funny. Is it not showing me what it's going? Did I just get rid of all? Oh wait, no, sorry. didn't need to throw that away, God's sake. Wait, no, oh sorry, I almost made the mistake. Oh, yes. Oh, I don't know which one. They're both really, really good. I need 12 to make that. I need 10 to make that. I'm gonna have to go with a good one. I need 10 to do that. How many would I get from the wine bottle? 4. And then from this 2, that's 6. And 2 is 8. So I don't even think I could do it if I wanted to. Wait. 45. Whoa. Keep that. My God. Anyway, what I need to do it is go place the intel I got from that mission, which it yells this.
All patrols, return to the tower after 1800 herd stir through the Narrow. Reserve assault prep begins ASAP. 3 to 10 days. Hope for 10. We need fucking time. Reserve strike immediate when Loke is known. Any day, it seems. During prep, patrol sweeps reduced to only once per day, and only through the southern bump and northwest corridor. Reserve assault troops will move through there. With reserve secured and tick infected removed, should have all routes clear in 3 weeks. Back to business. Re-tick infected. Let's still develop it. Currently at 50, we'll be hiding. Round up raid for immediate exile. Anyone protest, they take the walk. No time for bullshit. Tired of feeding JB's army with dissidents. Elimination, the better option. Georgia.
Right, day 24. Doing 424.
Corridor 313. Investigate. Old Town. Southern Bump. 717. Sweep. Bywater.
These are the things that we get released.
Reclaim patrol spotted. Old Town. Elite reclaimed. Ambush. Memorial Lane. Reclaim patrol spotted. Bywater.
Nice. So are we getting another location to go to?
Hey, tourist. The intel you've been gathering for me has been enlightening to say the least. Georgia is planning on a mass exile in the very near future. Many lives are going to be at risk. I have a few things to discuss with you. I know we were going to try to avoid the face-to-face, but the plan I'm formulating warrants it. Would appreciate your ear. Meet me in the same spot as the first time, churchyard.
Oh God.
Thanks for all you're doing.
You've got to be
May.
serious. Girlfriend, why am I coming to you when I have a safe zone 2 minutes away from that area? The area where she is right now is probably the area where I've seen the most zombies ever be at the one time. Oh, there they are. There's always like 2 zombies in here, maybe more. Yep. Alright.
Hey, tourist. I'll get right to the point. After looking over the intel you brought me, seems like Georgia is planning to toss out a large number of people real soon. A lot of lives are going to be in jeopardy. Good news is we have some hope. The map you scored shows a safe way out of NOLA. Just need to buy some time and some space to organize exiles on a large scale. Get them ready to move.
What are you talking about?
I think the reserve is going to provide the opening I need. Georgia and the tower are so obsessed with it, don't think they'll be concerned with what I'm doing for a short while. And with the Reclaim salivating over it too, once the reserve is unlocked and revealed to the world, courtesy of you, there's gonna be a bloodbath. You can count on that.
Oh my God.
And that's when I make my move. Window won't be open long though. It'll be tight, but I gotta take the chance.
Sounds like this is the opportunity you've been waiting for. I think you should go for it.
Thanks for the support, tourist.
So
It
we go
helps,
get Kate.
especially when the mind is working out so many what-ifs. I will leave the key to the reserve in the drop spot for you. Lantern will be on when it's there. When the shit goes down for the reserve, if you're thinking it's all too much and you want out, come find us. The Exodus could use someone with your particular set of talents. My hope is you won't be a fool, but my mind suspects you'll be too hooked on that damn reserve pipe dream just like everybody else. All I can do
Wait,
is
what was
wish you
that
good
supposed
luck
to
and
do?
good judgment, tourist. Take care of yourself.
I want to see what she said there because I kind of missed it. I wasn't paying full attention. Can I? So what does she want me to do? I could ask you either rescue people or stay in the fight and.
When the shit goes down for the reserve, if you're thinking it's all too much and you want out, come find us. The Exodus could use.
Where am I coming to find you?
Hope is you won't be a fool, but my mind suspects you'll be too hooked on that damn reserve pipe dream, just like everybody else.
I don't really Hmm? Yeah, a little bit confused, honestly. What do I do now? Fuck. Okay, it's about the key again, see what it says. Where actually is the reserve? What location is it in? 1 second, guys. I think that may be my hot tub arriving. We ordered a hot tub. 1 sec. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot that we were streaming. Francis. Sorry guys, my dad and grandpa were at the door, so I was just talking to them. Really been talking to them. Right. This is it. Wait, who is that?
Casey, good news. May said she would give me the key we need.
Good news?
Casey, good news. May said she would give me the key we need.
Good news?
Uh-huh.
Oh, tourist. I would classify that
What?
as fucking outstanding news.
I don't know what you're saying, come here.
No, look, I don't want to jinx it, but... No,
it's still down the stairs.
You know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Best not to risk the jinx. Let's just forge ahead. One step at a time.
I don't know, on the couch.
Okay, so, the part to repair the...
Zoe, it's on the couch.
Final pump. Gosh, I don't have much to go on. It's weird. There's been really faint chatter about it on a few channels.
Hold that thought.
Okay, I'll be here.
For God's sake, am I what you're saying? Some stupid stuff.
Hey, Casey. How's it going?
No.
Oh, hey, tourist.
What?
Honestly, I'm a little freaked.
Hey, Casey. How's it going?
Oh, hey, tourist. Honestly, I'm a little freaked out.
What's bothering you?
It's just... I'm so close to getting out of here. And the closer I get, the harder it is for me to imagine what it's going to be like out there, you know? I mean, I know it's not the same world it was before I was locked in, and I can accept that, you know? But it seems like, in order to make it...
I have to step away for a minute.
Okay.
Bastion is the only place I haven't been. That is so good. I was hoping it was that, and I was... Because he was saying, like, Bastion was, like, a whole base. A huge base. Though Bastion, I was thinking, doesn't seem like anywhere I've been. Maybe, what's its face? Is it the ward? Oh, it doesn't show me. Oh, wait, here. It'll show me right here. I think either this one or this one is like, there's a big basin and it takes up quite a bit of space, but not the whole. I'm excited. Never been here before. First time at Bastion, and this is the final location you can go to. I wonder where is the reserve then? Is it trying to tell me something here? Because I've never got this hint before, and I've got it a billion times today. Can't believe I was away for like 20 minutes. God's sake, I'm such an idiot. Yo, yo. Okay. He says that, but the place looks deserted. It looks like there's only 2 safe houses. Not even, it's not safe houses, sorry, bases. This is definitely like an execution area, surely. Go check the map.
Maybin Noir is a traitor.
Why did they hang
Maybin Noir is a liar and a thief. She will say and do anything to further her own selfish agenda. Do not be fooled. She will not help you. She will corrupt you. I considered her family. Treated her as if she were my own flesh and blood. Yet she did not hesitate to betray me. She tried to turn my dearest and most loyal friends against me.
Oh, her
treachery knows no bounds. She is desperate and will do the same to you.
Base with people on that.
Do not be fooled. Maybin Noir is a menace. She should be shunned. If you assist her in any way, you will leave us no choice but to consider you an enemy of the Tower. We do not our hand. The Tower will always stand. Mama.
Right, so it's same. Where the hell am I? Right. Let me try and go to the other house because it says it's a fortified thingy and then it's saying about other people. So surely it won't have been collapsed or overrun by zombies if it's telling me all this. Or maybe that's the thing, like it's supposed to be like you'd think that, but now it's been everybody. Is that a tower base? Then again, you'd think if it was overrun by zombies there'd be zombies out and about near it, but there's no zombies here. You're sure the guys it's because the guys have cleared them all out. No, I mean the chimney's on. Is this the place I'm supposed to be going to? It doesn't look heavily fortified like it's like the other place is. Surely those you can't want to be here. That is what they're trying to say. Clearly. This is strange. I mean, guess we can may as well try this. There must not that there'll be any zombies in it since it's all boarded up. Maybe I don't think there is any zombies in this location. Actually, I want these beer bottles. Because they have sharp objects, and I'm very low on sharp objects. We're gonna find a dead body in here, because like by the beer bottles you maybe like there's so many and there's not been cleaned up. Maybe he's depressed, he just killed himself maybe. How does that feel already? I don't think I've got many beer bottles. Holy moly. Wait, how many sharp objects are you getting for this? 5, 4. I just realised that there's so many locations that you need an axe to get into, so I'm probably going to stop using the axe to chop off heads. But it's fine because I got the katana. Got the katana back now. I had the katana and then I left it because I found it. Because I was like, oh, you can craft it, and then I kind of... I should have recycled this. God's sake, I'm an idiot. Take one of these. Actually, because I don't know if the beer bottles can be used. I guess you can, but it's kind of small and not a lot of... You don't really get very much smoke. Oh, I think the car is really misleading. Right. So, again, very weird there's no zombies in that house. There's no zombies anywhere. So this building this place has to be it. But you would assume that they would have, I don't know, maybe some sort of guards or something like that. You think I would get an intruder by alert? I know if it was a... Oh, that's ammo, sorry. There's a box of erasers. Will they not get... Oh, there's not even an entrance this way, so... This is very strange. Can you push this? That's not good. with the axe? I'm not sure. No. This is strange. I can't even climb up any further than that. Oh my god. Oh, pretty. Maybe they're like, they were attacked. Oh, nice. Wait, where's that medicine? Oh my god, imagine if I hadn't noticed that. I swear to god I had... Wait, there was fibre in the book. Yeah, that's not very good. This is a strange place. The atmosphere in this place is so good. Just like, it is so mysterious. This is like, why is there no guys outside here? All the doors are like fairly boarded up. This one weird like I do not like this place, bro. I mean, they seem to like smoking, so I'm gonna say about these people. This person so far. I wonder if we can. Yeah, you can use it as a weapon, I'm pretty sure. I've got so much wood, honest to God. This is definitely so this is the creepiest place you've been in. Bet you there's no zombies or guys here. It's so good, I'm just constantly in my head like, what happened here? What happened here? What, I wonder good that was worth it. Never use that. Something definitely happened here. Wait, can you actually... Why? I cleared my inventory before coming here. Get rid of that, I guess. Take my cigarettes, don't care about those. Fridge. Any good snacks? Wait, does it, the bells don't go here? Wait, my sprint goes down, but the bells don't go? Weird place.
You made it. I didn't doubt that you would, of course, but my patience was beginning to be tested. Let's start with a formal introduction. You are the tourist, and I am Jean-Baptiste. JB for short.
I saw people say JB.
We can proceed to matters of more profound consequence.
What?
It is my understanding that this gizmo here would be of use to you. It's all yours. Consider it a gift. And when we are finished with our conversation, I will provide you with the missing dial that you'll need to operate it. Sound fair?
Okay.
Sounds fair.
Terrific. Now, I prefer to play it straight. Once I received word that you were collecting these devices, and to what purpose, I saw an opportunity to connect with the city's most illustrious survivor and have a chat about the reserve. So I made it a priority to acquire one, through various means I will not divulge. And now here you are. It is my hope when I am through, you will see the reserve for what it is. Nothing more than a crutch holding back the people of this fine city from regaining themselves.
You're a cocky bastard, JB.
Not cocky, convicted. But I also know how to humble myself when dealing with someone as formidable as you. So my apologies if my demeanor seems brash. I'm a man of particular predilections.
Don't worry about it. Say what you have to say.
I am a firm believer in the greatness of humankind, our ingenuity, our art, our towering scientific achievements. This reserve nonsense, even if the rumors about what may be inside it exceed our wildest dreams, the bounty will only prolong our addiction to survivalism as the only path in life. It will stifle our creativity. It will eventually lead to our withering doom. Now, this is the proposal that I have for you. Continue your search for the reserve, and when you unearth it, which I have the utmost confidence you will, destroy it. These 4 numbers will disable the entire flood contingency system. Mother Nature will rage through the reserve and take care of the rest. 1006. Flood the reserve and set us all free. Give this still glorious city the jump start it needs to refocus on something much grander than mere survival. Grant us hope, tourist, and thank you most sincerely for hearing me out. And let's keep this chat between us, if that's all right. I'm not sure my comrades would see the big picture benefits of removing the reserve from the equation.
What? Why would that?
The floor's now yours, my friend. Anything on your mind that requires clarity?
I want your perspective on the reserve.
Uh-huh.
If the rumors about what's inside the reserve are true, wouldn't it benefit the Reclaim to get your hands on it?
You are absolutely correct. But once those supplies are gone, then what? The same old fruitless pursuits.
Wait,
and there is the very distinct possibility that the tower gets to it before we do. The only way to guarantee this city will move forward in the proper direction is to remove the reserve from the equation entirely.
But then we're just...
Why choose me to destroy the reserve?
Because you're the one best equipped to find the accursed place, and I trust you will do the right thing when you do. Call it a hunch.
How did you find this code to flood the reserve?
One of my scouts came across the corpse of a National Guardsman in Rampart High School. The body had a manual for a bunker's flood defense system. I put 2 and 2 together.
I have some other questions for you, JB. I'm curious about the Reclaimed.
Yes?
The Reclaimed have made quite a mark on the city. How did the movement get started?
After my exile from the tower for insubordination, I took to raiding their supply lines. Rather efficiently, I might add. No one ever got hurt, and other exiles clamored to join my operations. Needless to say, Mama and her cohorts were not pleased with my exploits, and they sent several communications asking me to cease my pillaging or there'd be consequences. Of course, I refused, politely. No one was going to dictate the terms of my existence anymore. But it wasn't until the tower started sending thugs out to track me down and end me that I decided it was time to send a message of my own.
I've heard snippets about the Reclaimed philosophy, but it would be enlightening to hear it from you.
It's simple, really. We want to live purposeful lives, reclaim the world and our humanity along with it. Mere survival is so petty. It's beneath us, forcing people to focus solely on survival. It's cruel, really. I believe we must invest in a future of our own design. Life is not worth living otherwise.
What's with the gory rituals?
First one was a man I knew well in my brief tenure as a tower grunt. I'd even called him a friend. Tripp was his name. Snuck up on me in the middle of sleep. Tried to slit my throat. Still carry the scar. Well, long story short, Tripp was no match for me. I maimed him. Something awful, really. And I dragged his body about a mile all the way to the southern bump, which at the time was the most highly trafficked exit from the tower. I found an old oak, hung him upside down from it so his lifeblood would spill rapidly into the soil, and upon his chest I pinned a note that read, "Keep 'em coming." And just like that, I became the most feared boogeyman Nola has seen since the Axeman. Once I had fear on my side, the rest just blossomed naturally. Those with nowhere else to go wanted what I had, so they listened. And they learned. I empowered them. That's all people want. A sense that their lives still have some meaning.
I have some other questions for you, JB.
Oh, hold on.
I've heard enough.
Fair enough. Then we are finished here. The dial, as promised. Godspeed, tourist.
Assemble the pump regulator. Use the pump. And kill a zombie. Because how is she not dead? Okay. Well, the thing is, you're asking me for help, the leader of the Reclaimed, and yet the Reclaimed always attack me. So, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to refuse your offer. But thanks for the offer anyway. I'm gonna have to get rid of something to make space for this. I mean, this is amazing. Let's get rid of a ball. Oh, actually, we don't need to get rid of something because I just put the shovel in. Let me put that there. I have now killed the leader of the Reclaimed. Actually, what do I have? Feels like the mission should be kinda... How much sugar? Only 2. Oh, so... This is like a maze. I've basically like dropped all those beer bottles now. love how the game's like hardly even, not even really acknowledge that I just killed the leader of the Reclaimed. Like, so, yeah. Most people just do that anyway, so. They probably didn't even write the. Nah, actually, yeah, because people need to be sinners. It's a fun way. An alternate fun way to play. Yeah, definitely, I'm taking that. What are we grabbing here? Too quick for the glue. Wait, sure. 2 adhesives. 3 adhesives. Absolute cheek of him to ask me to do stuff for him after his guys, like, but now I have killed the leader of the Reclaimed, so pretty careful. Mama's next. I'm not taking the tower side because Mama's next. Or Georgia.
The world is a much better place without that loudmouth. After all the hype, you're not exactly what I expected.
Thanks
for taking him out, tourist.
Maybe you've heard of me, maybe not. I could give 2 shits. What does concern me is the man inside the building you just stepped out of. We tracked him here. Heard the commotion upstairs. Did you kill that fool?
Why would...
JB is dead.
The tide has fucking turned. Thanks for doing what needed to be done. From this point on, just keep steering clear of the tower, and there won't be any issues between you and me. I'm not a fan of issues, in case you couldn't tell. And when this shit with the reserve pops, I'll make sure tower troops have orders to steer clear of you.
I heard Mama's sick, like on her deathbed.
But the thing is, I really want to kill her as well. I want to take them both of them down, but unfortunately, unlike JB, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys that I can see, possibly more. Oh wait, no, 7, sorry, stupid. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys that I can see. Maybe if we just... Oh. Who did that? Let's investigate. I'm gonna come. Crap on a stick. Like what to do? What do I do? Is it really what nothing better to do? What I'm gonna do. I think it is worth the risk, honestly. So what I think I'm gonna do is put the rainbow there. And then this is so tricky.
Some brainiac set up an ammo factory in that safe zone outside of the DC area. Need someone like that in this town.
Right, so I'm gonna definitely, I need to scout. So definitely 6 of them.
What a waste.
So I need to plan this in a way that I can.
Just another lost soul.
No, there's 6 guys, 2 have big guns. Wait. Wait, how many? Yeah. 7 guys, sorry. 2 have big guns. The rest of them have pistols. And 1. The thing, I need to figure out a way, because sometimes the bodies respawn, so I need to figure out a way that I can do it while chopping off George's head. And then also getting the rest of them teeth, so but the question is, how do I do that? Are they gonna, let's see if I go, yeah. Sorry.
Ever hear of that governor guy? Fucker was a psychopath. Glad someone took his ass out.
Todd!
That did not go. That did not work out well for me.
Promise, I won't hurt you too bad.
Die, asshole!
You can't hide forever. Next, all right.
Next time,
do this.
No! Damn it. Why did I do that? That was so stupid. Ugh. Right, I'm gonna continue, I think. Yes, I'm gonna continue. And then if George's head is gone, I'm gonna so if George's, I'm gonna go back, right, and if George's body is gone, then I'm out. I'm gonna restart.
Georgia was special, and you took her from us.
People gonna be pleased when I waste you.
Is she gone? She's gone. Crap. Sorry guys. You have to do that all over again, but I'll do it really quickly, I promise. Ugh, God, I spent ages on that level. I didn't even spend that long in the house. It's really tricky to do. I definitely am going to try and kill Georgia. I don't care. But the problem is... that And if I kill her and then be killed by her guys and respawn, then her body disappears and I can get her. And it's like, so no, please don't tell me there's no medicine this time. Crap. You gotta be joking me. No. Please tell me I got the medicine from somewhere else. I think we did it. Yeah. No, crap. Crappy. Maybe it was around here. I don't think it was from here. Yeah. Crap it. Crappity crap, crap it, crap. Crap. Not wasted it because, well, I basically did throw it away because I would have had it and you've been able to use it, but now I've restarted and I can't use it. But it's like I had to kill Georgia, but it's how to do it is the question that is really difficult. Right. So, see... Why am I climbing up here? I think what the problem was, definitely... Whoa. What I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna pull out my gun, shoot the two guys with the helmets on that have the big guards, like our bodyguards, and then just hide in the house. And then Georgia will probably come in next, and then I'll just try and get I'll try and chop her head off once or twice with the katana, and if it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna shoot her and then chop her head off. Or maybe I might try and run away and kill everyone else first. 6 guys? I don't know. I can't decide if 6 guys is a lot or not. 6 guys. I don't know. See, I told you, I went like, Georgia's next. Mama and Georgia are next. And then, well, I'm pretty sure Mama's dead, actually, by the way of things I've been doing. So I was like, Georgia's next. And then outside, Georgia's there. Is there actually anything ever in these fridges, for God's sake? Yo, JB. Man,
you made it. You made it. I didn't doubt that you would, of course, but my patient, you are the tourist. There now. It is my consider it a gift. I will provide you with the...
Keep it brief.
I won't take much of it now. I prefer to... Once I saw an opportunity. It's most illustrious. So I made it up, and now here you are. You will see nothing more people of this fight.
You're a cocky...
Not cocky, but I also... So my apology.
Keep the ego in...
I am a firm believer are towering, even if the bounty will only prolong, it will stifle up now. And when you want these 4 numbers, Mother Nature will... 006. Flood the reserve and set us all free. Give this still glorious it needs to ref tourist. And let's keep this. I'm not sure picture benefits, my friend.
I've heard enough.
Fair enough. Then we are finished here. The dial. Godspeed, tourist.
Failed again. Oh, no. Yes, okay, good. Well, that's better. I actually like that better than last time, because now his face is not damaged at all. I'm pretty sure his face was a bit damaged last time. There was a big dent in his head, but you will add we have our wife and our trophies, and then when they have Georgia, because the trophies. Oh yes, there's medicine here. Guess it wasn't completely wasted. Because we got another one this time. Just 3 pills. When everything's wrong, you make it right. What? Explain. Was that straight to God? Was that not just in here? Maybe the bathroom's like oh my. Maybe all the bathrooms in the house are just identical. There we go. Oh, turn around to the actual PlayStation camera and now. Damn it. Ooh. Yeah, it was a close one. I just had an idea. I was hoping that maybe you can it would make a flame idol. Maybe actually nah. I was about to say actually I'm a bit scared now that I thought maybe they might try to like evacuate Georgia. Oh Georgia, we need to get you out of here, but I don't see why they would do that, because they didn't do that last time. But then again, This is not where you were last time.
We finally meet, tourist. After all the hype, you're not exactly what I expected.
Thanks for taking them out.
I'm Georgia. Maybe you've heard of me, maybe not. I could give two shits. What does concern me is the man inside the building you just stepped out of. We tracked him here. Heard the commotion upstairs. Did you kill that fool?
You won't have to worry about JB and his yammering anymore.
The tide has fucking turned. Thanks for doing what needed to be done. From this point on, just keep steering clear of the tower, and there won't be any issues between you and me. I'm not a fan of issues, in case you couldn't tell. And when this shit with the reserve pops, I'll make sure tower troops have orders to steer clear of you.
I don't really want that though, but I do want to just get to that.
Hey, asshole! Bring it! Let's take this asshole down! What are you afraid of?
Your guys?
I'll just leave you to the wall.
Yes.
Where the hell are you?
Piss me off even.
My dear Georgia, we have gone too far. This has to stop. We are not cruel. No matter what our community is facing right now, we have to remember our promise to the people. I understand the need to pivot when faced with a crisis, Georgia. Those responsible for the atrocities that led to the disease were brought to justice. We have to put the lessons we learned from all that tick business behind us. When I first learned that those animals were serving human flesh to our most desperate, simply to meet hunting quotas, I was enraged. But as difficult as it may be, I had to pivot. I had to try and understand the desperation that drove them to hunt human beings. Maybe our scavenging quarters were a mistake. Yes, punishment was warranted. But we cannot allow those horrors to color all the choices we make moving forward. We must help people, not abandon them. I have been changing course and making difficult decisions a majority of my life. We can figure this out.
Maybe.
We can get this community back on the right track. I may be a bit compromised these days.
She doesn't seem that bad.
But my mind is as sharp as ever. You need to be patient. And you need to trust me. You know, I have always thought of you as the daughter I never had. Have I ever steered you wrong? We will return to better days. Your mama.
Your mama. Okay, so now the reserve. Not the reserve. The what do you call it? Yeah, they make my amazing joke about how. They make my amazing joke about how I have lives and I have trophies, and the trophies are like the characters that have killed their heads. I only really had what's his face?
You gonna show your face here? After all you've done?
Why does here we go, this door.
People waste you.
How is this possible? Either the game has unfairly that. Sounds like a dead body. Oh, there we go.
It's your time to die, asshole.
One.
Come
yeah,
out, you coward.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, thank you. That's very good, actually.
Advantage is ours.
Oh!
Advantage is ours. You can't hide forever.
Ah! Ah!
This gun is amazing. Good stuff. See, now both the reclaimed and the the tower hate me equally. And that's good because, I can't really remember. It's good because the 3 people, I think, three-ish? Yeah. The 3 people who I've met that are still alive. I don't even know if that woman from the first mission with the ring is still alive. But Mary and Casey, and if that woman from the first mission is still alive, the 3 people that aren't part of the groups, they'll love me because they'll be like try to collapse both of the groups. Yeah, yeah. So the male heads, most of them are just chop them off for the story, and those are the trophy heads mostly, and then the female heads I cut off as wives, so that means that the Georgia head is my trophy wife. I should have chopped the firearms, God's sake. I do. Oh, I don't chop for firearms, bro. Moment. Can't believe I was just going to get a pump regulator and I ended up killing both the leader, both the reserve and the reclaimed. Oh wait. The lantern's up.
Tourist, thank you, and goodbye. Maybe our paths will cross again. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Personally, I think you should follow us out of this doomed city. Like I said, you would be an asset to the Exodus. But you need to follow whatever story resides in your head. Just know that you are a part of my and Umbra's story, along with the stories of a couple dozen folks who might have been dead by the end of the week if it wasn't for your efforts. Umbra wanted to give you one more drawing. I think she hopes it'll sway your decision. Good luck. And I hope you find what you're searching for.
What decision? It's not giving me the decision to go. Bruh.
I'm back, Casey. Ready to repair the pump. You still alive?
Yeah, alive, but almost swimming. No turning back after this, tourist. We have to get after it. I'm running out of time. You prepared?
I'm ready.
Okay. Serial number first.
Wait, what did it say about talking to Casey? There's no turning back?
749-0003-13.
Alright, set valve A to 38.
Valve A, 38. Green.
Valve B needs to be set at 44.
Valve B, 44. A, B, double green.
You're a machine, tourist. Okay, valve C. Set it to 60.
Oh my god. Turn!
Valve C to 60. Green all around. Button press and we are calibrated.
Excellent. Okay. The last pump is not far from the cemetery. It's in a concrete industrial shed in the old jazz park, near the statue of the musicians. Should be easy to find. The key you got from May unlocks the door to the shed. Now once the part is installed, contact me and I'll get the pump system started. We are so close, tourist. Access to the reserve for you. Get the fuck out of the reserve for me. Oh, can't wait.
Oh, that's really good. Okay. Set that there for you're needed at the reserve. When it's night time. You've got to be kidding. What? I was not. I was really not prepared for this. Right. I'm out here trying to decide where I should put my new severed heads, and this is like final mission stuff. So we have JB and Georgia. So JB will go right here. And Georgia will go let me see. Georgia's pretty similar looking to you. My new favourite wife is Georgia, apart from Scarlet, obviously. She's actually the only... 1 second. I know they do have different heads. Good. I was about to say, is it seriously just the same head, even for like key characters? They couldn't bother making different models, but it looks like it is. Whoa! Oh, it's because I'm completely turned around in real life. I think he needs to stay there. Wait, let me look at you. Let me look at you. Wait, no, she was already gonna be in here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't think... Yeah. What's the durability on this thing? Alright. So. Okay. Okay. Now I can do the Wolverine claws. You're gonna have one on both hands. nothing. Okay. Is this the final mission? God. If it is night time, is there gonna be loads of zombies about? Seems pretty risky to me. No! The game just crashed, guys. I guess we're gonna end this part here.